I often put it this way. In order for us to be in the state that we're in today as people, we have to be out of our minds. We literally have to be crazy. It is necessary for us to be crazy. It is necessary for us to be backwards. It is necessary for us to be maladjusted. It is necessary for us to be disunited. It is necessary for us to be self-hating. It is necessary for us to be filled with an inferiority complex. In a world where the European is essentially about 10% of the world's population, if that 10% is to continue to rule over the other 90%, it must keep that 90% out of its mind. It must keep that 90% in a state of deception. It must keep that 90% filled with a feeling of powerlessness and incompetence. If this 10% is to continue to consume more than 60% of the world's resources, if this 10% is to continue to rob African, Asian, and other nations of their material wealth, then it must keep those people in a state of maladjustment. And this implies then that no matter how much integration you may bring about, the feeling of inferiority must be a constant in the black personality. No matter how many people you run for president, no matter how many mayors you get elected, no matter how many people you get on the board of IBM and the others, the basic sense of inferiority, the basic sense of dependency must remain a constant in the black mind. And I will indicate this, and I think this study, which occurred now some 40 years later.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
If you don't know, man, you tuned in to Let's Yap About It. Even though I don't talk, but he got something to say. Stuck emotions out now.
Now y'all tuned in to Let's Yap About It. This ain't no podcast, it's a problem cast. I go by the name Fat Pimp Texas, very own. Hey man, tell your baby mama I'm looking for her. Tell your wife I'm looking for her. That's what it is, man. Let's Yap About It, man. This ain't no podcast, it's a problem cast. Fat motherfucker Pimp, let's go.
Cool. Gonna lie, cuz I don't fuck with too much talking. I don't be on that yapping shit, cuz. But you feel me? We can yap about it. You hear me on a podcast, you hear me? Yap About It podcast. Goddamn, go tap in with my people, bro. You hear me? So it's much gonna come with the interview real soon, too, y'all. So make sure y'all tap in, you hear me? We be talking with Yap About It podcast. Nigga, let's yap about it, cuz. Heard you was talking, cuz. Let's yap about it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's yap about it. Yeah. Let's yap about it. Yap About It podcast. Yeah. Starring Raw Bass. Let's yap about it. Yeah. Let's yap about it. Let's yap about it. Yeah. Let's yap. Let go. Yeah. Let's yap about it. We in the mix. Fit too savage. Let's yap about it. Let's yap. Let's whole world be listening. Talk to niggas from prison. Spoke how they was living, how the COs be tripping. Rappers losing on the back end because promoter dudes keep dipping. Seen the show when the dude started out of bloods, then start crippin'. Stripper niggas stop tipping, how the game niggas stop flipping. Bad attitude, so he had to move just to keep his ass out of prison. Seen a show about a young hoe, fucked on a sister, man, no apology. Let's yap about it. If the bitch come around me, shit, she can holler at me. Check my Instagram, she was following me, cause she knew I be where them dollars be. Rapid funds, but I keep it going, I fuck you up, no apologies. Let's yap about it. Yap, yap. Let's yap about it. Yap, yap. Let's yap about it. Live with all another one. Finish him. Bit too savage. Savage like music.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We are back. We are back. We are back once again, man. Tap in with me. Oh, yes, sir. In this episode, man, we got so much to yap about tonight. So much to yap about. Listen, if you ever get a chance, man, if this is your first time, man, please like, subscribe, and share tonight's channel, man. Listen, we're going to definitely get y'all through the third shift tonight. Listen, we got so much to yap about. Listen, it's made headlines right now. Officer in Houston pulls out gun in confrontation. Are Houstonians safe with people like this on the police force? We're going to tap in on that today. We're going to also talk about Trump administration bans sugar in the USA. The United States is saying no to sugar. What does this mean for America? Everybody needs it. Everybody's addicted to it. What is going to happen in the next upcoming months, especially with the sugar withdrawals? We're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about this. Hair Galleria open and shuts down because of people. Listen. A grand opening event at the Hair Galleria on FM 1960 drew a large crowd Friday morning. The Harris County deputies were called to the scene to manage traffic and safety concerns. There was a lot of shit going on out there. Man, it was serious. Listen, also, we talking about this as well. Shanon Sharpe fired from E.S.P.N. E.S.P.N. has cut ties with the NFL Hall of Famer, media analyst Shanon Sharpe, less than 2 weeks after he settled a lawsuit in which we talked about, which his ex-girlfriend accused him of rape. Sources say he settled out of court, and then next thing you know, he was fired. But we also want to talk about this. This was serious. Gilbert Arenas arrested on illegal gambling charges. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas and 5 others were arrested Wednesday in Los Angeles. We wanted to get the facts straight first, and accused of illegally hosting a high-stakes poker game at his California home, the Department of Justice said. And we're also going to talk about this too, man. We got to dive into this sports thing. Man, listen, Christian Wilkins gets released from the Raiders. There was an alleged unwanted kiss from Watkins that happened at some point in the offseason, and many believe Schefter's account left out a few details about what happened. We're going to definitely talk about that. We also got the new cosmetic surgery. Faceline and jawline contouring is the new cosmetic. There is a new device that offers instant facelift and jawline contouring. What does this say, and what is this going to go on in America? We definitely going to talk about that tonight. And last but not least, living life on the edge can cost you your life. We get into the depths of people living carefree, free-spirited, with the consequences of their life being destroyed beyond the chance of recovery. But tonight, I have to bring in my guy. Always, 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 always. It is always a pleasure. It is always a pleasure to bring in my boy, none other than Timbo himself. And I got to give him a round of applause. Listen, this is going down. It is going down. It is going down tonight. We got so much to cover. So much to cover. And this is going to be crazy, man. But I got to give my boy some love. Definitely in the chat.
Hey, Rob, you got what I text you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just got that.
Nah, hey, go do that ASAP. They waiting on you.
Man, listen. Okay.
You can see the name at the top.
Let me see. Yeah. All right. Bit. I got you.
They
Listen.
wait. No, they waiting on you before they go. Go on, get them.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go ahead and hit them real quick. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get in there real quick.
Yeah, this important information.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me get up in there. Man, we got a lot to cover tonight, man. Y'all just be patient with me. Man.
This
We
breaking
definitely.
news right here.
Yeah. I just hit just another. Oh, here we go. Boom. Boom. I got it. I already hit him. Listen. We got so much to cover, but let me do this. I got to do the proper intro, as you know, as we always do. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely glad y'all joining me tonight. But without further ado, listen to me. Welcome to the Let's Yap About It podcast. You already know who it is. It's Robert, yours truly, for tonight's broadcast. You already know how we do it around here. Listen to me. We're changing the world one conversation at a time. I'm Robert Higgins, your host for tonight's program. Please subscribe, share, hit the like button, and let us know that we appreciate you for tuning in. This conversation we're about to have is tough, but nonetheless, we want to spark the brain, entertain, and most of all, explain in detail what we're yapping about. But before we go any further, I definitely have to do this. Real talk. And if you ever get a chance, I want y'all to stop and do me a favor. Listen to me. You see this right here? Right here. Tonight's broadcast and tonight is brought in part to you by the official drink, and that's the Balmain vodka. Listen, it is one of the best damn vodkas infused with spirits from hand-squeezed organic lemons. Listen, infused for a refreshing taste, it will set the tone to any occasion. Made from real ingredients, it is the taste that you've been looking for and will enjoy for times to come, man. So I got to give them some love too as well. But without further ado, listen, you know what I got to do, man. This is serious business right now, man. Listen to me, man. Officer in Houston pulls out gun in confrontation. Are Houstonians safe with people like this on the force? But before we go any further, I have to show y'all in detail of what happened. Y'all check this out. I'm gonna bring you up on this, Tim. Y'all vibe to this, man. Check this out.
Play with me.
Brenda, so you gonna
Play with me. Give me the motherfucking
phone right there.
Put it in my motherfucking hand.
Here, man. So you gonna shoot me over there? Over your sister hitting me in my face? Fuck like me.
Fuck you sorry ass nigga.
You sorry.
I can't wait till they lock your ass up in our culture.
I already know y'all already planned it. Y'all already set it up.
Yes.
I already know.
I promise you.
I
calling
already.
the district attorney.
That's fine, but you don't know what I can do. You don't know what I can do to your sister too. Your sister stabbed me. I ain't put no case on her.
She should have made sure the shit stuck. Bitch.
I should have. You the bitch. I'll be a bitch. But you want to. You ain't shoot that gun. You can't be scared. You ain't shoot that gun. Yeah, you ain't shoot that gun. You ain't shoot that gun. You ain't shoot that. Yeah, she right here. She got a gun on me. I'm just telling you that she pulled a gun on me, huh?
Play with me again.
As you can see what's going on, man. This is big and huge. It has made its rounds and it's already going viral. I want to go first, but I really want to know your perspective on this, Tim. Weigh in on this. Go ahead, man.
Congratulations.
Man, come on.
Can we get a round of applause?
Ooh-wee, man.
I just hope that whatever was in that phone was all worth it. That's all I gotta say. The real question was your sex tapes in that phone. That's some real aggression for that phone, man.
Man, to pull out that gun, and I'm talking about aiming. I'm talking about it wasn't aimed just anywhere. That was a headshot, man. That was a headshot, man.
What's in the phone, man?
Man.
What's in the phone, man?
Bro, I think it was enough to sink not just her, but everybody else around her in the process, bro.
Yeah, that's one of them group chats that if it ever got released, boy,
Ooh-wee, man. Because
say man.
the way I heard her yelling with so much anger, frustration, and passion and power, man, it had to been something in that phone.
Oh no, no, it's some family secrets.
Hmm.
It's some deep conversations. Oh, it's a lot of trauma. It's a whole lot of venting and a whole lot of something going on in there, man.
Man, and I wouldn't be surprised in this situation if they do investigate, they are going to get that phone. They're going to
Oh no, no, no,
confiscate
no,
everything that's going on in that phone,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, no, them records about to get unraveled. Yeah,
Man,
them records were not going done. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna say this. Remember, we used to say this all the time. You can say who you are in real life, but the real you is in that phone, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. That was deeper than let me call my sister. Hey man, go retrieve my phone. It was a little deeper than that. That it was an incentive to getting that phone. It was a hey girl, you remember that time we went on that girl trip? You want a video? Hey, that's in there too.
Man, come on, man. And
Yeah.
that's a scary situation to be in, knowing that they have children too in this situation, and no regards for the children at this point. Because we talked about all I did hear them say, about the physical confrontations. But the thing is, if she's in a position of power, will she exercise that authority? Because I also heard her say she couldn't wait till he go back to jail. You know what I'm saying? I heard that too. And he said, "Oh, y'all already got that organized. Y'all already got that plan." That right there raises a red flag for me. And for you to be in that type of position means that if you'll do that to him, you'll definitely do that to somebody else.
Oh no, no, most definitely, most definitely. So I know by tomorrow that badge and that gun, that'll be collected, man.
Set that on the table, baby. Set that on the
Yeah,
table.
right. Well, hey, it should be some future endeavor going on, man. And I hate to see the downfall of black people, but hey, man, come on, man. You know you can't operate in that way, man.
And even operating in that way, you're trained to de-escalate situations. You're supposed to be the level-headed one, but as you see in this situation, she wasn't the level-headed one. And the reason why I can relate to this situation, because I've seen this firsthand before.
Right.
Believe you me, trust me. If anybody ever get out of pocket, I'm releasing the files.
Oh yeah.
Remember, and set it off. Remember when she was looking through that mirror and she said, "Oh yeah, I got him right here, baby. Yeah, fall out of line if you want
Oh yeah. One thing about it don't stop.
to." Man, it don't stop. But we're gonna see in the next couple of days, man, what comes out about it, and we'll probably come back Thursday once we hear the verdict of what's going on with that situation. But I
Yeah,
want to
no,
get.
no, a statement most definitely will be released
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Look, Trump administration bans sugar in the USA. The United States is saying no. Apparently, the sugar. What does this mean for America? What do you think? It's a good thing, bad thing? Where you weigh in on
Grapes, apples, things that God gave us to eat for free. Say, man.
it?
Hey man, I feel exactly like that, man.
Yeah,
Those are the things you should be spending them stamps on, man. Get your kids some fruits and vegetables, man. I don't feel sorry for them one bit, man. Buy them some water, man. All them kids know is juice. Man, I don't know what water tastes like. Man, get them kids some goddamn water, man. Give them some grapes out of apples, some watermelons. You know what I'm saying? It's
listen,
all good, baby. Hey,
listen.
all it means is now, Rob, they gotta cook because you can only buy real food now. So that's all it means. Look, hey man, hey, I let making them kids snack to death, eating hot Cheetos with cheese,
Come
all
on,
that shit over with, man.
man.
Say
Listen.
man, go make them kids something to eat, man.
Man, I think this is a great wake up call, especially with America right now, because the snacks turned parenting into a convenient way of just being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You can't survive on snacks. Your body is prone to taking in fruits, vegetables, proteins, meats, different things like that to be consumed. Getting by on chips and all of these type of things that have been not only just sugary snacks, genetically modified, we can see the cancer rate, we can see the diabetes rate, we can see all of this in America right now as we speak. Now, with that and that shift change specifically going into fruits and vegetables, I think we're going to go towards a healthy America. That's just my opinion. Now, you're gonna find other people that are being outraged by it, but this is gonna force people back in the kitchen. This is gonna force people to start focusing on healthier alternatives. Why? Because I do believe that America is in need of healthier alternatives.
Nah, no different. It's time to get rid of the fruit flavored snacks and
Man,
actually substitute that with actual fruit. You know what I'm saying?
you know, I run into a lot of people that don't eat vegetables. I asked them, do you eat carrots? No, I don't eat carrots. Do you eat peas? No, I don't eat peas. Do you eat they don't eat no green beans, no spinach. And I'd be like, whoa, like what, like how are you getting your, what I'm saying, your health up? And
Nah, bro.
that is a very concerning thing for me.
It's literally people that eat fried chicken, mac and cheese, and that's a meal for them. Like I said on my time, and cornbread. They that's what I see on the timeline. Like you don't see a green in sight.
That's a scary thing to me because when we were taught in high school, what I'm saying, all the way even the elementary, that you had your starches and things like that, but you had to have your greenery. So I don't know where we got away from that, especially within black culture, right? We were known for eating green beans, spinach, what I'm saying, asparagus, just different things like that. And
Right.
now those things are frowned upon. And I'm like, due to the fact of the convenience of snacks, the convenience of everything else, that kind of swayed us away. You know what I'm saying
Right.
from that. You go ahead on.
And like if you look at the conditioning of, I call it product placement, but like if you look at the restaurants like this in the quote unquote hood, right?
Mhm.
It's you're gonna see a Popeyes, you're gonna see a KFC, you're gonna see a Jack in the Box, a McDonald's, a Burger King, never a Salada, never I've been on these Aki bowls lately, man. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's never these type of poke bowls. Like you never see these places. And then how they love to do it, if Popeyes got a special, you get a two piece for two sides. The two sides is red beans and rice and mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? KFC, they got a $5 special at the one down the street from the shop. I jumped in the car with Big Boy one day. I'm going, all right, I grab something real quick. They like, yeah, you want to try a $5 special? I'm like, all right, bet. It come with two sides. And so they was like, yeah, we can put you down with mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. This is starch all the way across the board. I'm like, hey, what the green beans at? Oh, it's an upcharge for the green beans. Okay. All right, I see what's going on. Because what we know is these starches are going to break down. They're going to turn into sugars. And what you have it, diabetes,
Man, come
all this
on.
type of shit, man. It's unfortunate, man. It's fucked up, but man, this shit is systematic. And honestly, man, they mad at this man. Every turn they mad at this man, but they not gonna see right now. But it's gonna have long term effects. It's gonna be beneficial for your children, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Make
buddy.
man, make them kids go snack us some celery and ranch, man. Carrots and ranch, like it's other shit, man. Like, come on, dog.
Come on, man. And what's crazy about it, these are fun snacks. You know what I'm
Strawberries
saying?
and whipped
Man,
cream,
come
diced
on.
pineapples,
Come on, man.
pears.
I think, and and I think this is where, like I said, this is the beginning of a new day. I know a lot of people are going to be in discomfort for it. They're not going to like it, but oh well. It's time for a change. And with this change is going to embark upon people probably creating different alternatives. You know what I'm saying? This right here, the pizza pocket, come on, man, get rid of that. It's time to, hey, we could really make pizzas. You know what I'm saying? We could really get the dough. We can really go over there in the section to where it's not genetically modified. And
Right.
we can actually go over there, get the real ingredients, and start making healthier alternatives for those
One
pizza.
more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stay away from anything that say enriched. All of the enriched stuff, let me tell you, that your body can't break down them chemicals that's in the enrichment process, man. It got all these different ingredients. Say, man, shout out my boy Shabazz, man. I follow him. He break that shit down to the T, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, get simple ingredient foods, dog. Read the ingredients. If you read the ingredients, if they got all this monoxide, all these different big ass scientific words, man, stay away from this shit. This shit ain't right, man. Hey, man, we gotta do better as a people, dog.
You know, they always.
Spend a little more money. The grocery cart gonna be a little bit smaller, but
Mhm.
guess what? You gonna be all right. Hey, all these top ramen noodles and all, man, making them kids eat all them goddamn noodles too, man. Like high blood pressure, man. Y'all tripping, man. Get them kids away from them goddamn noodles, dog.
Come on, man. You said a mouthful. And then also, to piggyback off of what you said, if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. So I think, like you said, man, this is a new day. This is a new era. You're gonna have to get off your lazy asses. You're gonna have to get in the kitchen, and you're gonna. Hey, it's okay. Listen, you can go online. You can go on YouTube. You can find out different things and alternatives that you could cook. You could type in dishes to do with onions, bell peppers, what have you, and automatically AI will bring it up. So there's no excuse for your ass not to be in the kitchen, especially to offer healthier alternatives. If we're gonna push ourselves forward physically and mentally, God damn it, we got to have the right fuel and we got to have the right ingredients, especially going into our digestive systems to help us operate on a high level. Shout out to Trump on that one and his administration. That needed to be done. But I want to talk about this too, man. Listen, check this out. We had the Hair Galleria opens and shuts down because of people. Listen, I got a little bit of footage, a little ski taste of footage to show everybody exactly what was going on out there, man. It was chaos, it was disorder, but I definitely want y'all fans to check this out. Man, this was crazy. Man, look at this, man.
They about to close it down if y'all don't go back. They will close it down. Hey, they gonna cancel it if people don't go back. They gonna cancel the whole thing if nobody goes back.
They should have been closed and had this a little more organized. It's too late to organize.
Get it, they can't open the door.
Wow. What do you think about the situation, man?
It's normal now, man. It's ridiculous, man. And you know, I just want to know, was it a line like that for your children's orientation at school? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, come on,
Yeah,
man.
you threw that off on Granny to go do that. You know what I'm saying? But the foolishness that we indulge in as a people, I just won't ever understand it, man. I'm not even going to try to understand it. I know that it exists. I'm not blinded to that I don't know it exists. But
Mm-hmm.
it's sad, man. It's sad the things that we value that we'll just indulge in, man. Like hours and hours in line for weave. Hours and hours in line for Jordans. Hours and hours in line for just, you know what I'm saying? For nothing that's gonna actually push you forward. These are just things that we just, you know, and I can bet my bottom dollar. 90% of them people in line don't have life insurance, health insurance. I ain't, you know, go ahead. Go ahead, Ron. Go
Man,
ahead. Go ahead.
you just said a mouthful.
Go ahead, man.
Um, as a culture, and I want to take myself slow with this one, is we've always identified with symbolism, right? So when we look at symbolism and the gestures that everybody that is in power gives us as far as for us to take, we can literally see in action what moves us. Not anything educational, not anything tangible, not anything that's going to benefit us as a whole. It's always self indulgence that plays the huge factor in us being the way that we are and for them to give us what they think that we like. See, these are the situations that constantly occur. Just before this situation, we forget that a couple of what is it? A couple of about months back during the pandemic, remember when everybody was digging for hair out of the trash can when the place got evicted and everybody was dumpster diving for the hair? This is exactly right now of what we see modern day, waiting in line to receive some hair. And I'm not saying everybody is incapable of buying hair or whatever, but what I'm saying is you are showing the world exactly what your priority is. You are showing that everything else doesn't matter. This is what matters. The outside is the most important thing over the inside. And I
Right.
think that that is a disgrace. And I'm going to say that it is a disgrace because at the end of the day, you had enough wit to stand outside for just one particular thing, but you are not willing to go to war for all the things and all the essential things that we need to make us whole.
Oh yeah, that show you, and this shows you that there's no ethics, there's no values, there's no morals, and that the moral compass that we do have, it
Mhm.
only shows south. It's only going down, man.
I want to say this to the ladies. Listen, I've always loved y'all natural. Y'all never had to have any enhancements for me to like you. I've always took you for what you were. You didn't have to have any weave. You didn't have to have any makeup. If I seen what you look like of who you are, I was appreciative and always, always, always appreciative of who you were, just in the natural being and the natural essence of what God gave you. You do not have to go and spend trillions of dollars on something to make you look different just to keep me happy. It's about your insides. It's about your behavior. It's about your character. It's about all the things. It's about your femininity and all the things that make you a woman. That is what I'm in love with, not your outside. Because guess what? Beauty fades, but it's gonna be your inside that keeps me there in the house with you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Man, I want to get to this, man. Shanon Sharpe fired from ESPN. Listen, ESPN cut all ties with the Hall of Famer Shanon Sharpe less than 2 weeks after he settled in a lawsuit in which his ex-girlfriend accused him of rape. Sources say, go ahead on this one, Tim.
And we not gonna go heavy on the girlfriend, but I highly doubt that was his girlfriend. But you know his little fetish, man, his little friendly fetish. Uh, all the celebs, they all got their little kinks and all this shit.
Right.
And you know, he fell victim. Me and you was talking earlier, and I was telling you how like the younger generation, they way more wittier and smarter with computers and things of that nature, right?
Absolutely.
So your 60-year-old ass out of touch, even though you in touch, you don't realize that you really out of touch. You know what I'm saying? Like you hip and cool, we like you, but you don't understand technology to the degree that we do, just like with the whole live when he was having sex on live,
Yeah.
shit like that. You got set up with that. Your back door, you get set up with this. So you not even knowing that after the fact, look, we not even in the act of having sex. She playing with you on the phone. You noticing she asks certain things, whatever she sets you up, you fell for it. Boom. Banana in the tailpipe. But it was something Meek Mill was saying. People thought it was a shot when he was like, man, Shannon too old to be getting fired. And what he meant by that was, it's time to take off, be your own boss, whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
But let's be real. Your own platform, none of that's going to pay you the way ESPN would. This was really a buffoon move. It was dumb.
Mhm.
It was silly. You know what I'm saying? You had an opportunity to open up the doors for a lot of people, which these doors got slammed shut based on this. And even him being from the South and things of that nature. One thing I can say about Stephen A. He gets me shut down where I can't go live a lot because of the words that I have for him. But I can say the way he moves
Mhm.
is top tier. It's certain things you're not gonna catch him in, certain conversations, certain things that's just not gonna take place with him because he understands that they itching to catch you slipping and falling. You know what I'm saying? Even with Barack Obama, he had to go harder than any other president that came through because they was expecting the black man to do something. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
LeBron James, he had to keep the slate all the way clean because they expected something. Steph Curry. So I'm gonna tell you this: these guys have a higher ceiling to fuck up than a Shannon Sharpe. So that's why I just want to tip my hat to those guys, the LeBron James, the Stephen Curry's, guys, even the James Harden who avoid being married and having kids. Like these guys made sure they kept the slate all the way clean because people they itching to see you fail. Ben Roethlisberger and LT did the same thing, but more attention was on LT because he's black. Ben Roethlisberger, when they talk about his legacy, that's nothing they speak of. If they talk about LT, oh, he the greatest defensive player of our time. But you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So regardless of how they say Trump are racist and all this, I just seen Trump just had LT with him just recently. And I understand a lot of these things could just be shit just to get black people to rally behind you. I understand. But at the same time, I don't see these other people backing these boys up, man.
Come on, man. And to piggyback off of what you said about how people move, Stephen A is a prime example. Colin Cowherd, we talking about people that are forces in the media. And then you look at the Joy Taylors of the world, you look at the guys that got fired over there at Fox, and you wonder why they can't get anywhere. Because here's the thing, they don't know how to do the job excellent and then know how to carry themselves just as well as on the screen, off the screen, excellent. And that right there is a detriment. Because believe you or not, believe you me, that there is always somebody interested in taking your spot. And they are looking for those little potholes and those little cracks and crevices that you're weak at to expose you and to put you at a bad position to where you
Right.
can't get any money or get any offers or get any opportunities or things like that of that nature. So trust in me, just like how we move, you see how we move. We don't move in any
Yeah.
type of negative energy, negative light, or we're getting caught in these little scandals and drama like that because we know how to move accordingly. Anything, like you say, we always keep ourselves on a professional level. Why? Because we know what's at stake. We're building, we're growing, we're stretching out to different places, different countries, different, you know what I'm saying, different people. We're connecting. So therefore, our reputation precedes itself by us just as well as we are on camera, just as well as we off on camera.
Right. And see, while we talking about Stephen A, I watched, I can't remember if it was The Pivot or I Am Athlete, but I remember he was on the episode and he was just talking about just even with his extra added security. And then what he forces ESPN to do as far as his security situation. And then how he chooses not to go out to dinner in public with women because he don't want to be the headline of this and that. I'm telling you right now, and I feel like that's because this is probably gonna be his last 5 years in the media, which he stated. That's why he was bringing Shannon in because he felt like eventually he was gonna venture out. He wanted Shannon to eventually be able to take over First Tank, which he didn't fun with it, but and Marcus Morris, Ali cared out. But anyway, Jay Williams, the only one got some sense, man. Hey, shout out Jay Williams, man. Hey, he just put me on some game recently, but past that. But what Stephen A was saying, and I say this too. I'm just now finding out this year that Stephen A even had kids. Like that's how Al Seal tight this man and kept shit to baby to avoid somebody going to his baby mama and doing an interview about him. To avoid this person going to go do this and go do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
hate it or love it. And I get it. He got to do what Master tell him. I understand it. But I'm going to tell you, the man been on top of his game with this shit, man.
For a very long time.
Ever since Lamar Odom was on crack.
Listen, he is the way that you want to move, especially when it comes to the media. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He is the person that you can actually look at. And then also, I think a lot of times he gives a lot of game to a lot of those NBA players, football players, especially when it comes to them moving the way that they move. And he also, you know what I'm saying, his thing, stay off the weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Him giving jewels and game like that. I believe that is the way. And I think as much as people you say hate it or love him, he is that guy that you want to
Yeah.
move like,
He
especially.
look, he a product of a HBCU.
Come on.
He didn't gave back. He done did a lot of things to a degree that he can without pissing off the high ups. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, the man still got to make his bread too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it. Do I agree with everything he say and do? No, but I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And I want to bring this up so people can see exactly what he was talking about in the media. This is Shanon Sharpe on him exiting ESPN. Y'all check this out.
Obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know I said this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so, as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on. And, I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first two brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and this is what the headline's going to be for the next couple of days. So, bro, again, I know you told me that I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've been, be it Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Undisputed, ESPN. Thank you guys for your support. Now,
I want to say this, and I feel like I got to say this respectfully. he got too comfortable. And with me saying that, meaning comfortable enough to make executive decisions amongst people that weren't ready for executive situations. You know what I'm saying? Because how you look at people isn't the same way how people look at you. You know what I'm saying? You may be looking at that situation as hand as something tiny and small, while they looking at you as a 5 and 6, 7 course meal. And guess what? They're willing to do any and everything to take, if they can't get the whole damn slice, I mean, if they can't get the whole damn pie, they damn sure gonna take a slither, and that's for sure. So, to you young black men that are in the opportunities or in the eyes of the media, whether it's in sports, whether it's in the entertainment field or any area that you in, you have to be mindful of how you move, because you don't know who has the best intentions for you or who has the worst intentions for you. And you have to keep in mind that when you're in a financial position that he was in, it can cost you millions, even if it is costing you 23.
I mean, he was due for $100 million contract.
Come
So,
on, man.
you know, I feel like, that Cat Williams, the interview got you super lax, man. You know what I'm saying? What you do gotta realize is this, man. They gonna stick together no matter what. And if you don't know who they is, let it go over your head. But I'm gonna say this. He didn't decide to step down with Skip and Shannon. When he reacted how he reacted and took them glasses off and Skip told him put them glasses back on,
Mhm.
Fox made the call that, hey, yo, we finna go ahead and just wrap this up with him. Right? So Stephen A stood in the gap for you, like, hey, bring him over here because he really thought, the chemistry was gonna hit, which it wasn't the same as Skip and Shannon. It wasn't just like, I feel like Stephen A did his best for Skip. That was they stick, or even Max Kellerman, whatever. But at the end of the day, cool, we're gonna let you go over there. But once he started doing interviews and mentioning Skip and things like that, do you know how long Skip been in the industry? You think Skip can't get on the phone and make calls
Come on.
and say, hey man, everything hey, look, hold on, he do for what? 100 million? Hey, find out what he into, man. Go check his Google hard drive. Go see what kind of women he like searching. Go do that, and we're gonna plan her. We finna make something happen. Like, you gotta be, you gotta look at your life like a fortress. It gotta be hard to infiltrate. You know what I'm saying? Especially when millions of dollars on the line. Now, when you got this $100 million, it's guaranteed they can't do nothing. Hey, that's fine. But bro, you was on the cusp, and then you paid $23 million for a piece of pussy. A nigga wouldn't even look twice at involvement. You know what I'm saying?
See, and I want to talk to you young black men right now. I want to talk to you and give you some real game. When you looking at that ass, they looking at you as a cash cow. And what you got to understand that right there can be the detriment to your career. And how many times have we seen young black men be put in these positions that didn't even do anything? And they didn't get a slap on the wrist of them paying out. They asses went to jail. So you
See,
got to go ahead.
you want to see a moan, and she just wants some moan.
Come on, man.
Get your mind right, man.
And also, I want to say this too. If you ever get a chance, keep this in your archives, keep this in your files of what we're talking about right now, because this right here is going to take y'all a long way. Now, speaking of in the news, Gilbert Arenas arrested on illegal gambling charges. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas and 5 others were arrested on Wednesday in Los Angeles and accused of illegally hosting a high-stakes poker game at his California home. The Department of Justice said. I want to go first on this one.
Go ahead.
What I'm looking at right now, when I see Gilbert Arenas walk out of that court system and just looking at his face, I'm looking at him take it as a joke. Check this out.
You better not.
Can't hold me, baby. You can't hold me. Hello.
Free. You better not.
Can't hold me, baby. You can't hold me. Hello.
Free. You better not.
Can't hold me, baby. You can't hold me. Hello.
I want y'all to understand something. I would not take this as a joke. Anytime the Federal Bureau of Investigation gets involved and pulls you into something, they already know something. And for you to sit there and be taking this as a joke, man, listen, you don't understand that your life is in the hands of these people and they can make anything that they want happen. Second, I want to bring this point. For you to sit there and to not understand the significance and the sincerity of it shows me that not only you are an endangerment to yourself, but you're a damn sure be an endangerment to others. Because in that type of situation, I'm looking at it like you have all this potential. You have a great podcast. You got all of these things going. And now you getting hit with some bullshit. Now you are the least person that needs to be in trouble at any given moment because of what you did, bringing them guns into that arena. Don't think that just because that situation was of the past, don't think that people still don't watch you from them situations because how you do one thing is how you do all things. And look at that
Absolutely.
situation back then. Look at that situation now. Go ahead on this one, Tim.
I'm gonna say this, man. And I need everybody to focus in, zoom in, whatever you gotta do. Listen to this, man. Do I think that a lot of rich white guys host big poker games in their homes? Yes. Do I think that rich white guys foreign guys have sex with underage girls? Yes. Do I think that is correct? But this my thing, man. You better remember your nigga ass can't do none of this shit. You
Come
feel me?
on, man. Say it one
Like,
more
like, like,
time.
like, I get it. Yeah. Like, I understand Gilbert just may be living in a neighborhood to where his neighbor right next door, Stanley Earl, you know what I'm saying, may do the exact same thing. But what you have to do is you have to realize that y'all are not the same. Yes, y'all might be in the same tax bracket, but y'all are not the same, bro. When that white boy see, oh damn, my crowd who normally come over here, they going over there now. Now, guess what? Because you know the house make money. So hold on, that's coming down a little bit. They're gonna start making phone calls, brother.
Come on, man.
Understand, man, you can't do what they do just because they do it. Listen, where I work, I ain't gonna say where I work, but you know where I work, Robin. You work there too.
Mm-hmm.
I see guys do a lot of things. I see some guys be out there smoking cigars, doing all kind of shit, right? But
Mm-hmm.
guess what? A lot of them cats got seniority. Shit like that, it's certain things they could get away with that if I did that, they might say, hey, Davis, come to the office and get a write-up. And then I feel like, well, hold on, but so-and-so did it. Hey, bro, you gotta understand. That's not
Mm-hmm.
how shit works. It's not how it works, man. It's not how it works. You're gonna have to understand who you are, what you are, and when I say that, I'm not talking about your tax bracket or your money, because a lot of these guys they so rich that they feel like they want a y'all. Nah, baby, you're not. Shannon Sharpe just understood just now. No, you're not, and I'm sure that for Shannon to even find this girl, somebody turned him on to it, and I guarantee it was somebody white.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson had to find out the hard way. The Texans was paying for the massages and shit.
Come on, man.
But they're gonna put you in position. They're gonna give you enough rope to hang yourself. So you're gonna have to be mindful, and you're gonna have to understand that just because I'm walking down the street with 12 white boys, and you know they did X, Y, Z, they threw rocks at something. Guess what? The minute I throw that rock, bro, I'm getting slammed on the hood,
Mm.
nightstick all upside the head. Hey man, it's levels. And I'm not saying that in some a slave mentality type of shit, but what I'm saying is you're gonna have to say, hey man, look, hey, that's y'all card game, man. When I want to play, I go to the casino. Ah man, it won't hurt nothing. Nah, man, I'm cool. So shit just gotta pass on. You already making millions off the podcast. You got millions from the NBA. They letting you on first take. They letting you on all these different shows. Man, you don't even have to participate in anything illegal, dog. It's unnecessary. Listen, one thing I done learned, because I remember I used to be, when I was a barber, well, I'm still a barber, but I'm saying when I was fresh in the game,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be up there sun up to sundown. And I remember one time somebody had to tell me, a fellow barber, older guy, he was like, man, tell him, look, you gotta still make time for family. You gotta still do what you gotta still do. He like, man, one thing in this business, you never gonna make all the money.
Come
And
on,
that
man.
stuck with me. You can't make all the money, man. You can't make all the legal money and the illegal money. Hey, bro, you gotta choose something, man. Say, man, your son just got out the hospital. Badass car wreck. He's gonna be able to play basketball again.
Come on.
Man, put your focus in on him. Help him get the max contract dollars. Man, it ain't worth it, man. For the feds to have to raid a poker game, yeah, you got some shit going on, brother. And you trip. Get it together, man. And listen, if they clip Diddy, that mean anybody go, man.
Come on, man. And what's striking about what you said is you don't even have to participate in half of these things going on. Here's the interesting part about that. Look at us, like I said, we coming up in the game, we coming up in the ranks. We already seeing these examples not to live by because we don't want to be the statistics to say that we almost did something. We are in this game and we are in it to win it. And by any means necessary, we will clear out space for people that are unnecessary. We will do whatever it takes in order for us to reach our goals and to reach to the top. Why? Because we know that what's at stake here is not just big like us, but we're nobody's bigger than the program. And
Right.
that's what people got to understand. You are not bigger than the program. Yeah, you might be one of us, but you ain't one of us. And that I've always kept in mind because you've always said that. And guess what? When we reach the pinnacle and we reach to the top, it's going to be the same way. I'm not putting myself in jeopardy, or I'm putting people that I love and care about in jeopardy because I know that I'm not just trying to feed myself. I'm trying to feed my fellow comrades. I'm trying to make opportunities and build opportunities just for me alone. And that, with that being said, that should be the example, and that's the epitome of an example of what he should be setting. While you sitting your goofy ass down there at the poker games, you should be grooming young cats to be up under your YouTube page that you can make an opportunity for to grow in this business. Goofy ass nigga.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, you hop your happy-go-lucky ass down them stairs talking about, oh yeah, man, oh, they couldn't hold me. They couldn't hold me. Man, let me tell you something about the Federal Bureau of Investigations. It don't have to be that one particular case. They can create and build something on you in other areas.
Organized. They get you with the Rico, bro.
Come on, bro.
So, you know, man, dudes, man, you know, they really get money and forget who they are, man. Like, you gotta understand, you didn't even have a long NBA career. You don't have a Hall of Fame career. Like you say, with the guns and everything like that, man, the NBA moves you out the way expeditiously, dog. You feel me? Like, you know, we really rolled out like you one of them what if stories. In reality, I'm not saying he wasn't raw. What I'm saying is, Gilbert Arenas is with the Penny Hardaways, the Brandon Roys,
Mm-hmm.
the those guys of the world to be like, man, yo, boy, if that boy had played 12 years, man, he probably would have woo woo. It's a big what if story, man. And the thing is, you showing me you never learn because if you think I'm finna jeopardize millions of dollars by bringing guns in the ring to act like I'm finna shoot Shaq behind a piece of pussy, that show me where your mind frame at already. Now you doing this silly ass shit. Then you know with the Gilbert Arenas shit, it's like I watch the podcast sometimes and I just be like, man, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way, man. Like, ain't no way, bro.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Um, when I look at individuals like this, and this comes about, I believe that there is a black book, and not just in the NBA, but also in the media. That means for you to be afforded a second chance and for you to fumble it, not just on the aspect of basketball when you were playing, but even to continue a career after, as we've seen so many professionals like Chris Dudley, Jay Williams, Ryan Clarks of the world put themselves in the best position possible to reconnect to the game that they love.
Hold on, I don't want to say their names lightly. Um, Even though those two guys, I feel like in real life I wouldn't have nothing in common with,
Mhm.
but Ryan Clark, Jay Williams, hey man, they doing it the right way. Now, RG3, he been caught up some clown shit, you
Yeah.
know, whatever. But what I can say is those two guys,
Mhm.
they're gonna stick to the sports. You know what I'm saying? They gonna stick to the sports. Um, Ryan will drift a little bit, you know, to get a little sentimental standpoint, from what he's trying to do. But what I can say about Jay Williams, and I know people say, "Oh, he got a white wife and all that, hit the cars and back." That's fine. But what I will tell you, Jay Will don't get into the gossip, dog. Like he on the show. Hey man, we're gonna talk basketball. We're gonna talk basketball. If we're gonna talk contract, we're gonna talk contracts. He don't really get off into the other shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, the man just won me over, man. I opened up the app, I opened up Instagram
Mhm.
a few days ago. I don't even follow this dude, but somebody had tagged him, and the post was he was just teaching about how dudes in the league go broke and how they don't have this and this. And he was just teaching about the financial literacy. If you put this money in this and this and this what kept him afloat. He talked about when he first got signed to the Bulls, what prevented him from going broke because he didn't even get to play out his full rookie contract. And
Mhm.
so I felt like that was dope, man, that he was dropping that kind of signs. And I know him and KD real close. They did the show together because KD kind of no nonsense too. KD, like, really, he want to play sports, go home. He don't really care about the politics of it and all that type of shit. He really does talk shit on Twitter and stuff like that, but I really do like no nonsense type of people. And Jay Will, yeah, he with what he come to do. He come to do work and get on. Stephen A, just like Michelle Obama just called him a real housewife. I don't know if she had to cut that deep, but I get it. Like it's to the point, man. I used to wake up in the morning, couldn't wait to watch first take. It's unbearable now, dog. It be like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like, what?
I, I'm gonna say this: who's lasted the test of time, and I have to give him his props, man. I have to give my props to none other than my boy Big Perk, man.
Big
Shout out to
Perk.
Big Perk.
Hey,
Big Perk
listen.
been holding it down.
Hey, but
I
check,
ain't
but
gonna
check it
lie,
though.
dog.
I look at road tripping more than I do at first take. So road tripping, Kendrick Perkins, him and Shannon Fry, they got their own podcast together, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you another guy, Richard Jefferson,
I
dog.
know who you was finna
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I like Rich,
Yeah,
man.
boy.
Yeah, it's certain cats like that. These dudes understand, even though everybody thinks Perk big and slow, man, Perk ain't finna let you fuck up his bag
Oh
at
no.
all.
Oh no. Not
Yeah, Perk.
and
Look, people thought Shannon had more sense than Perk. Perk looking at Shannon like, oh nah, I never did no shit like this.
what he say his favorite words, carry on.
Carry on, carry the hell on. Say
But
it.
listen, and I like those individuals like you just named, Richard Jefferson. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? He's very witty, and he brings a lot of colorfulness to the game. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not trying to start anything, but notice how Richard Jefferson always articulates himself, especially when Gilbert Arenas, starts running his mouth. Richard Jefferson kind of like smacks him back into place. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hey man, look, eloquently, man. You
Man,
feel me?
come on, man.
Yeah. Hey, that boy. Hey, look. Even when he played ball, he was a hard head, lunch pail, steel toe boots, come to work. Hey, do his job type of cat, and that's how he is even on that. You know what I'm saying? So I like Rich, man. I don't.
How you do
I
one thing is how you do all
and
things.
that see, and that is. That is, man. Gilbert
Oh,
Arenas,
yeah.
see, he been doing what he been doing. Like this stuff
Yeah.
don't be new. One thing
No.
about it, they say money don't change you.
Mhm.
It just exposes more who you really are.
Oh, come on, man. Boy, dropping bombs over here, man. Now, I wanted to talk about this, man, and this was a weird situation. Chris, Christian Wilkins gets released from the Raiders. There was an alleged unwanted kiss from Wilkins that happened at some point in the offseason. And I just want to know, man, what is going on with this dude, man? Because it seemed like he was all right, but then all of a sudden he just got too damn freaky.
Hey man, this a sign nigga busting splits and oh man, dog. Hey, they show when he do tackles, he grab niggas balls. And hey man,
Oh man,
hey,
come on, man, come on,
hey
man,
that dude that different,
man,
man.
man. Hold on, I gotta say,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
hey, hold on,
Yeah,
man, come on.
nah, that nigga that he different, most definitely, man.
Do you hold on,
Uh,
hold on? Do you think he gonna get picked up somewhere else?
maybe San Francisco, maybe
Hey, yo, what
Atlanta.
the
You
fuck?
know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
Man,
I'm tell you, man. Nah, the league ain't there yet. It's not there. I can't remember that nigga name. Remember he got Michael Sam. You remember he first
yeah.
been the first? Man, that
Uh,
nigga probably played out of 2 snaps, man. They got him about it, though, man. Yeah, they got him about it though, real quick, man.
man,
Oh, people not the league ain't ready for that, man. Even in basketball, like it's 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 not that shit. Nah, like well, I don't know if it ever will be. You gonna keep that on the low, most
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, man. I hope that I hope this was some. I hope that he has a career that is salvageable after this, man. But for them to release him like the way that they did, it got to be something more to the story than that, man.
But you know what though? Cause I hate to make it a race thing, but it is that too. Cause if this was like a white boy, it'd be laughed at. Like like the Will Ferrells of the world. Like
Right.
like if a black actor kissed a man, they gonna say, "Oh man, he gay man, he did a gay scene." Will Ferrell can full fledged make out. Nobody considers it gay as comedy, right? Just like Jackass. They
Mhm.
used to walk around with he'll go in the stove, put out the tuxedo with the thong on, get the dancing and all that shit. Them niggas that do pranks, well, it involves, a kiss or this, and all this. And it's like that's looked at as comedy in their world.
Right.
In our world, it's oh man, say man. So whoever he did it to, they lets me know, yeah, it was a black guy, and it blew up out of control. I'm not excusing to give him the pass at all. I'm just saying that that's the way it's set up. If it was a white boy doing it to another white boy, it got laughed at, been like, oh man, that's a joke, woo the woo, and we
Yeah,
never heard about it again. It probably wouldn't even hit the media, to be honest with you.
man. Unfortunately, like I say, this was, and then I seen the little caption, the how he got released, and then I seen the little caption under the bottom talking about it was just a smooch. I was like, come on, man, what you got going on, bro?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? So hopefully he be able to get back on the field. Um, in a serious manner, not a jokingly manner, but in a serious manner to where he can continue on his career. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Now, I gotta show you this though, man. I gotta show you this. Listen, face line, look, they got a new facelift and jawline contouring is the new cosmetic. There's a new device that offers an instant facelift and jawline contouring. Check this out, man. This blew my mind. I never seen nothing like this. And I want the people to see it. And you tell me if this is a thing that is going to be a thing of new or you think it's just going to go into obscurity. Check this out for real, man. Whoo, this is something new for me, man. This is something wild, man. Do you think that this is gonna be the new thing, man? Because I'm like, man,
Yeah,
now we
yeah, most definitely. Because people love a good shortcut, man. You know, it's it's to the point now, man. Boys going to go get 6-pack abs. Uh, you see, Big Sean got busted just recently, and then try to clean it up. You got Drake. You got, women were the ones getting lip fillers and shit. Now the men are going to go do it. They getting the chest implants. They getting the veneers rather than just taking care of your actual teeth. Man, let me tell you, because I just told my homegirl this today because
I'm
she got
listening.
a surgery lined up, and I said, man, look, coconut oil, hydrogen peroxide, baking soda.
Mhm.
Say, man, your teeth are gonna be white. Like I don't get it, but everybody want a quick fix and they want to do what's popular and all that shit, man. Man, look here, man. Get you some insurance to go to the dentist. Get you some insurance to go to the doctor. Man, stop playing around. Hey, man, look. Do you know that you can get gym memberships through your insurance? Like, go to the gym, get a personal trainer, dog. Like, you want to tighten up your jawline, man, lose some weight. Stop snacking on chips and soda. Eat you some fruits and vegetables
Come on.
and get with it. Because, see, the thing is, you could do these cosmetics, but you still going to feel like shit. At least going about it the natural way. You're gonna feel good, feel better, and bro, you know what? It's out of control, man. I just wish I knew how to do some of these procedures, and I just get rich off of it, man.
Well, in the upcoming years, chiropractics is going to be at an all-time high because everybody looks down at their phone. So, with everybody looking down at their phone, if you know how to do any kind of chiropractic work, man,
Oh
you,
yes,
you are you going if you open up a clinic, oh man, that's going to be the
yeah, you
lick of
gonna
the
make a
party
killing.
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're going to make a killing.
yeah.
Uh, so everybody that's doing these cosmetic surgeries, I think right now we are in the age of delusion, and everybody's scared of getting old. That's what I think. I think everybody's scared to get old. Everybody's in fear because they've heard men in the top 1% of basically, oh, I'll get rid of the old and get something new. But listen, we all are going to get old at some point. We're all going to get to that point. We have to embrace it. And there's not no fountain of youth or anything that's going to prevent us from getting old. You have to accept who you are, because I feel like if you didn't accept yourself in the early stages of your life, and you did all these enhancements, you damn sure not going to accept yourself in the later part of your life, especially
And
when you have your
listen,
kids.
dog. Listen, dog. You know, I know they looking like Chris Jenner, Oprah Winfrey, and all these people, and they be thinking like, damn, like these people, man, they the ones doing it. They keeping themselves whatever. Man, let me tell you this, Doc. If you met these people in real life, take away the makeup and all that, and really seen these people for real,
Yeah.
you like, man, what the fuck? Say, man, I don't know if you ever seen somebody in real life that they had Botox and all this shit. Bro,
Oh
it
man.
it don't make them look younger for real. They look weird, man.
No, they look like plastic Barbie dolls, bro.
God. Say, man, if you really want to tighten your skin and all that, man, look, get on your fruits and vegetables. Everybody running away from the fruits and vegetables, bro.
I don't get it, bro.
They running from that, man. When it's really people out here 60 and 70 looking damn good. No, at 60 and 70, no, you cannot look 35.
Come on,
Let's
man.
be real. Like
Come on.
that's not the way life designed.
Right.
So no, you're not gonna be 75 looking like you're 25.
Come on.
Stop running from age. Just age gracefully though.
Yeah.
Like why at 75 would you want to look 25?
Come on, man.
Now I get it. You got the exceptions of your Bernice Burgos, but let's just keep that real. She don't look like she in her 20s.
Come on, man.
She just look like an older, fine woman. That's it, man.
And
Beyonce is in her 40s. Beyonce is just a nice looking 40-year-old woman. It's not that she look 25 or none of this kind of shit, man. You gotta get this shit out your Kim Kardashian is a nice middle-aged woman.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
At
And
all.
there's nothing wrong with it. And I think where we are in our society, the older generation is not telling the younger generation to be comfortable with themselves. And now that you see the BBL smell, we're seeing now, just now seeing the after effects of these things and these cosmetic surgeries being a
Right.
detriment to their future endeavors. I think where we are in society, where we have to sit down with our youth and also some of these older ones, because some of these older ones ain't no better than the young ones, and say, look, it's okay, it's not the end of the world. You looking younger is not going to grant you any more cornucopia of blessings that you think that you're going to
At all.
receive. Be yourself before you be by yourself. And guess what? There is somebody out there that's gonna like that flat ass. There is
Yeah.
somebody out here that's gonna like that gap teeth. There's somebody in this world that's gonna like you for exactly who you are. They were destined to meet you at the time that they were supposed to meet you. They're gonna meet you. So all of this trying to change yourself and enhance yourself, bigger asses, bigger titties.
Right.
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies, and you might think, you might not, you might disagree with me, but it's a man that like them titties that hang down like tube
Oh yeah.
socks. Trust me, there's a man that's gonna lift them up, throw them across his shoulder, and damn sure gonna suck him.
All right, listen.
I'm telling you now.
Denzel in his 70s
Come on.
can still take out a lot of women.
Come on,
So,
man.
hey man, cut it out, man. Shut it down, man. Bump it on down. Bump it on down. Come on to the real world, man. Because women, y'all only doing that for other women. Y'all not doing that for the men. Because we don't even pay that type of shit no mind, man.
And just to give y'all a record, listen, there's two types of women that my uncle used to tell me about: good old biggins and big old goodness.
Yeah.
So just love yourselves, ladies. We love y'all for who you are. We know you got that mole on the back of your booty. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
All
smack that
good.
motherfucker, man. It's all good, mama. We gonna take you down like Chris Brown got there.
Indeed. Man, Rob, I'm finna go tend to these kids, man.
Man, go on tend to him, man. Go on tend to him, man. Handle your business, man. It's a pleasure, man. You already know who it is, man. It's Timbo on the tap in. And let them know your handle, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we definitely doing some things, man. We definitely doing some things across the board. But yeah, ladies, man, we love y'all for who you are. But I wanted to talk about this, and just for a brief moment, man. Living life on the edge can cost you your life. We go into the depths of people living this life that is carefree, free spirited, with the consequences of their life being destroyed beyond chance of recovery. And this is where we are at in our society. And I think with us being where we are in our society, there are a lot of people that are not taking life serious, and they have put themselves in such a bad position to where they don't understand the significance of it. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever watched someone make a decision so baffling, so obviously against their own interest, that you just had to wonder, like, what were they thinking? Or even maybe it's a friend who was drowning in debt, just pre ordered the latest $1,000 phone, or the coworker who is a genius at their job but can't hold a simple conversation without making everyone want to slowly back out of the room. These aren't just off days or simple mistakes. For some people, this is a way of life. What if I told you that for many, that this just isn't a series of bad choices, but a constant dance on the edge of disaster? And what's holding them up is a powerful psychological force. And what I want to talk to y'all about is denial. We're looking at the fascinating and often tragic world of people who live without the basic social or financial skills. And what happens when they're carefully built inside a bubble of denial, it finally pops. These folks aren't just uninformed, they're operating inside a fog of wishful thinking and self justification, often with disastrous results. At the heart of its defense mechanism that really kicks in, that gets people uncomfortable, it's called cognitive dissonance. You've heard me talk about this time and time again, guys. That gut wrenching feeling when a person's actions clashes with our beliefs, that's usually what happens. To make that feeling go away, people will rationalize, blame everybody else, or just flat out ignore the truth. We're going to talk about these things, and I want to talk about this right here: the instant gratification gambler. First up, this is the character that I think that we've all met. Let's call him Alex. Alex has a decent job and makes more than enough to be comfortable. So why is he always broke? His Instagram feed is a highlight of fancy dinners, weekend trips he can't afford, and designer clothes. His mantra is, you only live once. And we've also heard this terminology that was coined in the Black culture, which he uses to justify every single impulse. His credit card statements, overwhelming. He avoids opening them. Have you ever been so much in debt to where you seen them bills pile up, you ain't even want to look at the motherfuckers? But to tell a real story, a slow motion car crash of compounding interest and late fees are always at his doorstep. And these are the type of people that I'm talking about, who don't understand exactly how to function in our society. We got people like that right now that are our friends, and we don't sit back and we don't pull them to the side and tell them anything. I asked the question, why though? Why? Is it that we're too embarrassed on the fact of them being our friend, and if we tell them something, they're going to scream at us and yell at us? I asked that question because this deep down, and I'm using Alex as an example. Alex knows his spending is out of control. People like that, but they create a powerful, painful conflict between his beliefs of them being regular and a smart guy, and that total reckless behavior is always at odds. That's cognitive dissonance in action. To get rid of that anxiety, they normally don't change their spending habits. He changes the attitude, but he also uses it as self-justification and self-care. Have you got a lot of friends that say that they like to take examples of this type of stuff? They like to say, hey, I like to treat myself, but sometimes treating themselves becomes a coping mechanism. Sometimes treating themselves, they actually start justifying their spending habits because of the stresses and the things that they go through. Do anybody talk about those things amongst their friends? But you heard me say on Instagram today, there are a lot of people that will take advantage of that person being in cognitive dissonance, and they'll start bringing it into their fold. They'll start basically siphoning whatever that they're handing out to make them enhance. And what I'm saying is they'll use their own destructive forces against them in favor of their own. It's a lot of people out here living on the edge. It's a lot of people that don't give a damn, even if it costs their parents, their grandparents, or whatever. They don't care. But you got to be mindful about being around people like those. And having people like that are incompetent can not only spill over on themselves, they can also spill over on you as a friend, you as a relative, you as a father, you as a husband, you as a wife. It happens. And a lot of times these financial situations are brought about being hidden. And then once they're at the forefront, it is what it is. you going to have to accept it. You don't have to. Nah, it's not supposed to work like that. And that right there, and what I'm talking about is these flags, these red flags that you'll see. His friends and family see red flags. They'll try to, I told you, you'll try to gently suggest a budget, maybe saving for a rainy day. But when confronted, Alex is a master of deflection. He'll say things like, I work hard. I deserve this. Money is meant to be enjoyed, not locked away. These aren't just excuses, they're psychological shields. Most people don't catch that. Deep down, Alex knows his spending is out of control, but he knows that reckless behavior is destroying him. If you've ever known an Alex, somebody who spins their way into a corner and then rationalizes it all away, I suggest you start focusing and backing away slowly from them type of people. Now, I also want to bring up another person, and we'll just say, for the instance, their name is Mark. And let's be clear, nothing is ever Mark's fault. Fired from his last job, his boss was an idiot who had it in for him, drowning in debt. The system is rigged. Relationships always fail. He just keeps meeting crazy people. Mark lives in a world where he's in constant victim mode, a noble hero fighting against universal unfairness. The worldview is an ultimate shield for people like that. And I know you know people like that at your job. Mark's apartment is a museum of unopened mail from collection agencies, eviction notices. He's a smart guy with good skills, but can't hold a job because he has zero ability to take feedback. Any constructive criticism, no matter how helpful, no matter it feels like a personal attack. This all stems from a core of an inability to handle conflict. And I know that there are a lot of people, when you give them constructive criticism, they'll start turning their back. Oh, you just hating on me. You don't know what you're talking about when you really trying to get through to them. You really want them to reach the best part of their life that they can be, and that's at the top and not at the bottom. See, that all stems from a core inability to handle conflicts. He avoids the responsibility at all costs because admitting he was wrong would shatter the image he has for himself. I want to reach this and give you the understanding of what I'm talking about. This is where cognitive dissonance creates a full-blown reality of distortion. Mark's belief system is that I'm a good and capable person, but when he gets fired for poor performance or faces an eviction for not paying rent, the evidence contradicts the belief so harshly that the discomfort is unbearable. So he doesn't change his behavior, he rewrites the story, and himself as the hero and the world as the villain. And I know that we got a lot of family members. And I want to show you something. I'm going to give y'all some real live game that you probably never even thought about. A lot of times when you see people angry and upset with you, a lot of your success is the reflection of somebody else's failure. Make no mistake about it. A lot of people in this world, when you're succeeding, when you're climbing, when you're handling your business and you're making the necessary sacrifices for you to get to the top, a lot of people are looking at themselves at the bottom. So when you be successful in your future endeavors, your goals, you accomplishing them, you hitting them left and right, all they can see is why they haven't hit their goals. So you have to be mindful of your victories in front of people, because a lot of times it can create a certain level of jealousy, unwarranted jealousy. And you don't ever think that your friends would think about you like that. But trust and believe, there are a lot of family members that think the same way. A lot of mamas, a lot of fathers, a lot of sisters, a lot of aunties. You could be the breadwinner of the whole entire family. We've seen this in the movie Soul Food, and that is a real living play out of exactly how Black culture is. Rather than we come together and be able to put each other in the best position possible, we start to get angry. We start to get frustrated. We start to realize maybe our dreams may not come true, and they might not be coming fast enough. But I wanted to just address that. And I wanted to show you something. When a friend gently tries to point out the pattern in his or her life, but I'm talking about Mark will usually explode. He'll accuse him of betrayal or siding with the enemies. That's because the friend isn't just making an observation, they're threatening the very foundation of their psychological survival. To agree with them would mean accepting he's the common denominator in all his goddamn failures. So he doubles down, speaking out on others who share this cynical worldview, a classic case of confirmation bias, trapping himself in a cycle of resentment. And the reason why I wanted to share this with y'all is because the psychology behind it, what ties them and what threads them and ties them all together, it's that powerful quirk of the human mind that I talk about, cognitive dissonance. You've heard me say this over and over and over and over, and I'm going to continue to beat it in y'all head. It's the mental stress when we feel that our actions contradict our beliefs. Our brains are hardwired to fix the discomfort fast. For people on the edge, it's easier for them to change their beliefs or rationalize their actions than it is to change their destructive behavior, believe it or not. They tell themselves, I deserve this. It's not my fault. Or they just refuse to look at the problem from my perspective. Those are what you call coping mechanisms. Often start with skills that they have never learned. Nobody's born knowing how to budget or how to make small talk or how to socialize. But if you grew up in a place where those skills aren't taught or modeled, you're starting at a huge disadvantage. And look at our culture now. This creates a vicious feedback loop. Poor social skills make it hard to ask for help, which makes functional problems worse. The stress that leads to more shame, more anxiety, it just reinforces the need for denial. And I don't want people to be like that. I don't want our people to be trapped, not by one bad decision, because by then it's a whole system of psychological and social defects. But I want to say this, and this is respectfully. The cycle can be broken. A lot of times they caught in a cycle, but it can be broken. The pathway from the edge starts with tearing down those shields. It starts with learning to sit with the discomfort of our own flaws, immediately trying to explain them away. It continues by finding support and seeking out the practical education that we may have missed in our past. Overcoming these type of challenges isn't just about shame. It's about understanding that the person is in denial, isn't being irrational. They're just trying to avoid the pain. The journey back is hard, but it's not impossible. And it proves that the most important first step in any recovery isn't a budget. It ain't self-help. It ain't a single or brave moment. It's just about being honest with yourself. And if we can be honest with ourselves, we'll avoid a lot of situations. If we can just take that one step forward into understanding that we're not correct about everything. We may be correct about some things. And there are things that we are lacking that we may not be comfortable with. It's time to get uncomfortable. And the moment that we become uncomfortable is the moment that we'll start growing. Shout out to those that are growing and going through that process right now. Just a little word, just a little word, just a little word. I just wanted to keep everybody encouraged and to stay positive. Listen, if y'all ever get a chance and just want to pay a couple bills, listen, go over to Zone and Lifestyle at checkout, enter ZLFS and get free shipping on new exclusive pieces. You already know where to go at. You see it at the bottom of the screen. Listen, if you ever get a chance, also stop by Baytown Thai Kitchen, 5623 Garth Road, Suite 130, Baytown, 77521. Mention me, Pod God, and you're going to get 10% off your meal purchase. So y'all go over there, grab a good meal. You've seen me on my live. You've seen me on Instagram. I frequent these places. Go check them out. Also, the Great 88 Movers. There is no job too big or too small. The Great 88 Movers, they do it all. Call them for a free quote. Listen, it doesn't matter whether you're residential or business. Just tell them God sent you, podcast sent you, and they definitely gonna take care of you over there. Also, I want to tell y'all, listen, Ed Hennings. Listen, if you know anybody in blue collar work, tell them to holler at me. Listen, this is the proud official boot of the Let's Yap About It podcast and longshoresmen and women everywhere across the South. You see that logo up there? You see that logo? That's a part of the podcast, man. Y'all tap in. We doing some things. Listen, go over there to their website. If you know anybody working in blue collar work, you see it at the bottom of the screen. Go order you some boots. Listen, you already know I got the Ed Henning boots. I always come styling and profiling all the time. Listen to me. If you don't believe me, check it out for yourself. I like to be I'm an action type of person. So when you get to see exactly what I'm talking about, this is exactly what I'm talking about. That quality in boot, you see that? You see that? Amazing. Shout out to Ed Hennings, man, for real, for real. I like to bring y'all into my world. I like to bring you into what I got going on. Listen to me, man. I enjoyed the show tonight. We definitely talked about a lot of things. Listen, if you ever get a chance, man, tell a friend, like, subscribe, and share. I told y'all, man, if I get to 3,000 subscribers, somebody's going to get this Ace of Spades. So take advantage. This Ace of Spades is going to be yours. Listen, I told you, whoever gets me the most subscribers is definitely going to get this Ace of Spades. So y'all tap in, man. It's free. Listen, this is free. Listen, I told you my birthday is August 13th, man. If I can get there before then, hey, cool. But I'm giving you that, and I also got a goodie bag for y'all too. But listen, it has been a fun roller coaster ride dealing with y'all tonight, man. Listen, I hope I could get y'all at least a little bit through y'all third shift. You already know who it is, man. You already know I'm bringing good vibes, good energy. But most of all, I want to tell y'all this. Listen, I'd like to thank you for joining tonight's broadcast. And if I came up in your feed and you stopped to take a peek in, then come join the conversation and comment down below. Well, we've come to the end, so tell a friend and let the conversation begin. So until the next time, we got a lot to yap about. And listen, before I go, I want to introduce y'all to one of the great artists. Listen, doing this thing, his name is Moonman Easy. The name of the song is Me and the Gods. One of the great songs out right now. Put that in your Spotify playlist. Put that in there. Put that in there, man. Listen to me. One of the best artists out right now. And then I'm also going to hit y'all with Lavish Living by Foreign Glizzy. Man, but listen, Moonman Easy, take us out. You already know who it is. It's Rob the Prob. Over and out. Good night.
Look, what else? Hey, hear me out. Look. Me, Nas, and Jay-Z, these niggas can't persuade me. Legends made at home, so outsiders never faze me. They be good size, mashed potatoes with the gravy. I'm the main dish, been chasing chicken on the daily. Finally got my feet wet, I'ma end the game, this a heat check. Playing with the pussy, sipping Henny like I'm Chief Sweat. I remember days they would treat me like a reject. Now I'm in the mirror, popping shit is just a reflex. Apologize later, I won't never be a hater. What is good to the greatest, stay in fashion, that's the latest. And I believe in God, I hardly ever ask for favors. I read them niggas good, that's how I knew to turn the pages. A whole new aura, met a chick from Bora Bora. She won't do too much complaining if I take her to Sephora. Can't let her have my heart, I'd rather keep it in the storage. They say the one you need gon' come around when you the poorest. Oatmeal, loaf of porridge, take a chance and get a foreign. Niggas tried to lowball me when my lyrics was maturing. And my shit got validity, don't even need a chorus. I'm married to the hustle, we been looking for a florist. I come up with soliloquies, I'm willing in a fortune. This base motel, killing niggas like I'm Norman. I got baggage, keep it close, feel like they filming me on hoarders. God, family, then the money, that's my values placed in order. Plus I keep a bad bitch, she always wet like Fiji water. Want my whole fucking dollar, you can't keep a fucking quarter. Old niggas started hating, now I'm creeping with his daughter. I be in her walls, me and my balls, I'm creeping on the border. Life ain't about what you achieve, more about what you become. I be done when I'm no longer having fucking fun. They'll play you like a lamb.
phone, I've been curving. Main chick on my line and she calling me cursing. Cause I ain't come home, but I ain't do it on purpose. These days, it ain't much that can bother me. And lately, I've been busy playing real life Monopoly. I got 8 properties. The only time I'm not looking down when she on top of me. Really no stopping me. Really, I've been having shit. Kicking hoes out on some savage shit. Penthouse view, this some lavish shit. I got hoes from here to Dallas like I'm a maverick. Gotta keep the baddest bitch and none of them average. I've been checking goals off. Whole family ballin' like snowfall. Working all night till I doze off. I've been checking roll call. All I do is ball while you niggas getting lowballed. Really thought I told y'all. Yeah. Life is good. Told them it's gonna be like this. The wordplay is just really extreme. I've been manifesting dreams to metaphysical things. Remember, she ain't used to think of me. Now she see the Cuban links and wanna link with me. Niggas knowing that I'm him. Can't believe they act like I don't ball but a rim. First one in, I'm the last one out the gym. 4G's offset like I'm 22nd gym. Foreign family millionaires, man, I'm on my second M. They is not keeping up, niggas still piecing up. One man army every time that I'm reading up. Paddle shifting in the foreign swerving, I'm speeding up. Lifting my people up. I'm going off like lights when the show's over. Bought a Mozzie, bought a Billy, and I bought a Rover. Old hoes switched up, get the cold shoulder. Caught a chef to make lobster and call hoes over. Yeah.
We've been talking a lot lately about, the journey, about my backstory, about everything that it took to get to this point, right? But it's so many of you that's out there in the trenches every day, putting that work in, and you want to keep the main thing the main thing. What you want to know is that product, high quality. And I just want to show you our latest boot, man, going out today to a customer out in Detroit, Michigan, man. That quality. You see the quality in that boot? You see the motto on that, real clean? You see that logo? Real nice and clean on that baby? That's right. The main thing is the main thing, man. High quality work boots at an affordable price, man. That's what we all about. Bringing you the best in the game, man. The hottest name in work boots right now. Ed Henning's brand work boots, man. Somebody got to be great. Why not you? Let's go.